Welcome to the Genie Journal Recap, your monthly update on the regulatory, financial, and operational shifts shaping medical transportation. We track the headlines so you don't have to, and explain what they mean for providers, brokers, and healthcare stakeholders. Here is what mattered in May. The lead story this month is the speed at which states are putting real money and real policy behind medical transportation. 3 states moved in May. Starting in Colorado. Per the Colorado General Assembly, the state Senate passed HB 26-1328 on May 11th, sending the bipartisan NEMT modernization bill to Governor Polis. It creates a Transportation Community Advisory Board inside HCPF, requires brokers to fund provider software and training, and reclassifies NEMT as a medical service, which captures a higher federal match rate. Industry response has been strong. Tyler Borzillieri, vice president of MedRide, called HB 26-1328 a blueprint that other states can and should adopt, and said the bill positions Colorado as a national leader in modernizing Medicaid transportation. Providers get broker-funded training and clearer billing rules. The state pulls more dollars into the reimbursement pool. Paired with the statewide MedRide transition that goes live July 1st, Colorado is making one of the most decisive NEMT modernization plays of the year. The next state move came from Wisconsin, this time on the broker side. Per the Wisconsin Department of Health Services, on May 21st, the state announced a notice of intent to select Verida as the new statewide Medicaid NEMT vendor. Verida's proposal scored highest among all bidders under RFP S1699. MTM, the incumbent, will continue serving members through the procurement period. We have also published a detailed Verida broker guide on the Route Genie blog, linked in the description. This is the 4th major broker change of 2026, after Georgia moving to Verida, Florida switching to MTM, and Colorado heading to MedRide. The pattern points to consolidation around brokers with strong quality and fraud prevention controls. Wisconsin providers should start Verida credentialing prep now. Massachusetts wrapped up the state news with a fleet side investment. Per MassDOT, the Healey-Driscoll administration announced $15.66 million through FY26 Community Transit Program, funding 131 fully wheelchair-accessible vans across 27 regional transit authorities, councils on aging, municipalities, and nonprofits. Awards prioritize replacing high-mileage vehicles and expanding fleets where demand has grown. This is one of the year's largest single-state ADA-accessible fleet investments. It deepens the community provider network serving the same senior and disability population NEMT serves. Providers in any state can use this as a reference point when evaluating their own Section 5310 allocation, which is one of 7 federal programs eligible to fund NEMT. While the states made constructive moves, the federal compliance push hit a new gear. Last month's 50-state revalidation order is now producing real consequences, and 4 major actions landed in roughly 2 weeks. On May 13th, 2 things hit on the same day. The administration deferred $1.3 billion in Medicaid payments to California, which CMS Administrator Mehmet Oz called the largest deferral the agency has ever made. The same day, the HHS Office of Inspector General sent letters to every state attorney general announcing robust reviews of Medicaid Fraud Control Units. MFCUs are the state-level units that investigate NEMT fraud, so this one matters directly. A week later, on May 21st, HHS Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and CMS Administrator Mehmet Oz traveled to Minneapolis to announce criminal charges against 15 people for allegedly defrauding Minnesota Medicaid programs of more than $90 million. Federal officials said the cases include the 2 largest Medicaid fraud cases ever brought in that state. For medical transportation, the pattern is consistent: deferred funds, formal investigations, indictments, and state-level rollouts. The compliance baseline is rising for every Medicaid-funded provider. Documentation discipline, GPS-verified trips, and clean billing are now the floor. providers already at that floor are positioned to absorb volume as non-compliant competitors exit the market. One quick resource note before we head inside the lamp, focused on that same rising compliance bar. NEMTAC launched its CSO Instructor Bridge course this month. It updates certified stretcher instructors with NEMTAC's 2026 curriculum, built on ANSI-accredited standards already recognized by ModivCare, MTM, SafeRide, and Alavi. As state revalidation drives raise the documentation bar, ANSI-aligned training keeps providers ahead of broker network requirements rather than scrambling to catch up. Finally, we're back inside the lamp. This month, we're excited to publish a new case study featuring 360 Quality Care and Transport Services in St. Louis. In a volume-driven market, they built a premium tier and refused to compromise it. 3 years on the Roundchini platform, 360 Quality Care holds 98% on-time performance across 750 weekly trips, tripled its fleet to 30 vehicles, and earned NEMTAC accreditation as one of only 11 nationally accredited providers. The case study walks through their trademarked Priority Medical Transport tier, the 6-leg dispatch buffer that protects capacity for high-acuity work, the 33-33-33 revenue mix, and the written appointment guarantee backed by real-time tracking. On the product side, this month's release focuses on speed and billing reliability. The invoice list loads 3 to 4 times faster with no more month-end timeouts. All Care 837P files position Box 19 correctly, so previously rejected claims flow through on first submission. Lightning Assign shows driver names alongside vehicles in dispatch dropdowns, and reliability improvements landed across MTM, the Novus and ModivCare integrations, reports, and the iOS driver app. This is it for this month's Genie Journal recap. The state level is investing, the federal level is enforcing, and clean providers are positioned to take share on both fronts. For deeper analysis and source links, check the description. If you found this useful, give us a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. See you next month.